Hello. Hello, people. Let me fix these blinds so you guys don't look like a ghost. Hello. That better? No? Hey, guys. I miss you. I miss my tribe. I miss my peeps. So I'm going to be posting in the next few days my new schedule of life. You know, I basically do whatever Annalise tells me I'm allowed to do. So she naps now from about 12 to about 2:30, and so that's when I really do a lot of my work. And I also get up early in the morning, and I have a very structured morning routine now. So I'll share more of that with you guys if you're interested later on. But just wanted to say hello, and I wanted to talk to you about this crazy thing, okay? So hello, who's ever out there. So before I start talking about the email list craziness, I'm just going to give you guys an update. We have a Spark call on Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. I'm really excited about that. And so if you guys haven't signed up, go ahead and sign up through the event in the group. Christine Lieb is going to be, and hopefully I'm saying her name right, is going to be on the call with us. She is hilarious. She does a amazing talk about basically mom brain and what it's like being a mom and just having this crazy anxiety driven life. So excited to have her on the call, and I hope you guys can make it. You know, it's our mama time, so you can have your wine or your coffee or whatever it is that you do at that hour. So one of the things I'm going to be talking about today, and this is going to be a quick video because I'm going to try to get some work done here, but I am in the process of making videos for my email list reboot challenge, which is a 3-part video series where I'll be sharing how to basically nurture your email list, because a lot of times we suck at that, right? I mean, it's like, oh, one more thing. I got to email my list all the time. And I don't enjoy emails. I don't enjoy thinking about what to send. And so I don't email my list on a consistent basis. I email my list inconsistently, yet they already know that that's going to happen. I let them know in advance, like, I'm not going to email you every week. I'm going to email you when I have something to share with you that is of value, because I respect your email. That doesn't mean that sending weekly emails isn't appropriate. It just means that you set the expectation. You let them know what it is that you're going to be sending to them and how often. Hey, Katina. So I want to share with you, in the process of doing this email reboot list challenge, right, which is like rebooting your email list. So whether it's an old list that you haven't emailed in a while, or if it's a list that you're trying to grow, this is a challenge that would be for you. And so I decided to put my money where my mouth is, right? And one of the things that I did for my nonprofit, I totally am the worst at sending emails, because with my nonprofit for a long time, it was like I had to send out these founder emails, and it made me feel not like a human, like I am the founder, which is great. And I understand that I'm doing something that's, you know, worthy and all that good stuff, but it is a little bit challenging. I'm trying to see if I can make this light not be so bright on my face. So, and it's great, but I didn't really enjoy the tone of those emails. And so I've learned a ton, because as my own brand, I can put my own personality and my own flair and my own vibe into these emails that I'm sending out to you guys that are on my list. And it's taught me a ton. And so I want to kind of show you what I'm doing in this email challenge. But one of the things I wanted to share with you is I didn't email my list in a year, my nonprofit list in a year. The list has, I think, over 1,000 something people on it. And the email standard for nonprofits are, I think it was 24% is what I saw when I looked for open rates. Now, I sent this email out to my list after not emailing them for a year. And they tell you that if you don't email your list for over 6 months, that sometimes people will mark you as spam. One person marked me as spam. One person unsubscribed. And I had over 350 people that opened this email and even clicked through to some of the links that were in there. So my open rate, when I last looked, was almost at 30-something%, which is amazing, right? It's amazing. So even though I hadn't emailed them in a year, the open rate was really good. And I want to tell you why. One of the things that I did, and if you're looking to nurture your list or refresh your list, one of the things that I would suggest doing is being honest. And it's really hard. It was really hard for me because I didn't want to be like, I didn't want to have to go into the why I hadn't emailed them. But at the same time, these are people who gave you their email address. These are people who, were either clients or followers or whatever. And you have to honor them by being real. And so that was what I did. I basically sent them an email that said, the subject was, it's been too long. And, and then in the, how you have the little sub lines underneath there, it just basically said what's been going on, why I haven't sent an email, and updates or something like that. And I wrote an email, a very plain, straightforward email that said, dude, I'm sorry, I haven't emailed you. And I didn't say dude, but I said, I'm sorry that I haven't emailed. I wish I had a bunch of excuses, but I don't. It's just, life has been really busy. I really didn't know, what type of content to send out. And I didn't want to bombard you with emails. Life has changed a lot since I was living in Charlotte, because most of my clients on that list are in Charlotte. And I shared with them, that I had a daughter, that our life was really different here in San Diego, but that we're still working on the ground with people there. I shared a picture of my husband and I in the email, and Elise. And I also kind of gave them like the quick low down dirty, what's going on with our organization and, what to expect. And that was it. And I think I also put in there kind of, I put a link in because I had done a Facebook Live video. So I put a link in there to the Facebook Live video. And I said, if you don't want to read this whole email, you can click on the link and go to our Facebook Live page. And I did that really because I wanted to boost the traffic to my Facebook page. Because I haven't, we do post regularly on our Facebook page, but not in our list. So guys, it's just about being honest. Just about being honest. It's just about connecting with people and letting them know like why you haven't connected. And it's also about letting them know the expectations. So setting expectations is super important for me in everything that I do, whether it's working with clients one-on-one, whether it's, courses, any of those things. So that was the one thing that I did that was super, super helpful. And I received so many replies and feedback from people just saying, wow, we missed you. We're so excited, that you had a baby and that this is going on in your life. And, just really encouraging and just still excited and passionate about our work and what we're doing in the nonprofit world. So guys, if you haven't signed up for the email video challenge, I will post the link below, but it's really it's going to have some great tools and tips to help you kind of refresh and nurture an old list or build a new list. So I hope that, that was helpful for you, and that if you have someone or if you have a list that you haven't really nurtured, I would really, really suggest just sending out an email that says, guys, I'm so sorry, or whatever it is, why it's been so long. And people will totally be, they totally respect that. I got so much wonderful feedback. Hey, Gina, I got so much wonderful feedback and replies from this list. And again, this is from my nonprofit, not from my brand coach business. And I just hadn't emailed them in a year. I know that sounds terrible. It had been a year. But sending out this very authentic email, not in my, I am the founder of this organization and this is a promo voice, but just in my own voice saying, I'm sorry, it's been a really long time. I could do better and I will. This is why I haven't been, as active. This is why I haven't written. But it doesn't mean that we're not doing the work. And so here's some of the things that we are doing. Here's a picture of me and my family, which is one of the reasons why I've been less active. Here's what we've been up to, and then just what to expect going forward. And I received so many responses and replies. And like I said before, it was over 30-something%. I have to go back because I didn't look before I did this video. But I think it was 32% the last time I looked, open rate. And that is amazing for a list that I have not touched in a year. So guys, don't worry about how long it's been. Just do it now. Just go ahead and send them an email and just say why you haven't emailed them. I always tell people, I only email people when I have something to say. I don't believe in every week emails or every day or every whatever. I believe in sending them value when I have something valuable to send because I honor them, but I like to set that precedence when they sign up for my list. So I always let people know that right when they sign up for the list. Now, a year is a long time. That is not cool. That is not cool at all, and I do not recommend anyone do that. There are several other reasons why I didn't email my list. One of them was because we had lack of support and we lost some volunteers that were doing some of these things. And so the task became really just overwhelming for me. And I really didn't know how to integrate everything into my daily life. So yeah, so that's it. So I am doing the video, I'm doing the video series, which is a three-part video series called the Email Reboot. And I will post a link below for you guys to sign up. And I'm super excited about this. It is absolutely a very short, concise 3-part series, but it will give you some tools to kind of get in there and really zhuzh your list. So one of the things that I will be teaching in there is the welcome email, which is super important to kind of set the tone. Or if you don't have a welcome series, I do recommend that. And so we'll be working through a lot of that, and also how to craft your message and story, because a lot of times I think we just send people like, hey, I'm doing this course or I'm doing this service or product and it's available and you can buy it now. And we want to do better than that. And we really want to honor people by developing a good, loving relationship with them and offering them value for being in our inbox, allowing us in their inbox. So I will be teaching that in the email list reboot. And I'm just super excited actually to have tried this. So I'm going to post some takeaways from sending out this email to this old list. I'm going to post some takeaways on the blog, but I wanted to share this email with you guys while I was pretty, because I was doing some videos, and so I had actually took some time to do my makeup and do my hair, and Annalise is sleeping, and I feel like I have this just pocket of peaceful time. So I hope you guys are doing well. If you can join the Spark Call on Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific time with Christine Lieb. She's going to be the one talking. Please go ahead and join. And I will see you guys later.